In this video I will present briefly the Keltner Channels EA. When you add him to the chart you won't have any graphical interface, but it works using the same logic as the Keltner Channels indicator, which I will attach a little bit later to the chart, so you can see why it took here a long position, here a short position, and here it was another long position. But let's see the menu and the settings I used. Moving average period 20, type exponential, 20 period for ATR, ATR multiplier for band channels 2, risk percent per trade 0.5, and the stop loss used 3 ATR multiple. The exit mode when the price closes beyond the midline. Must be noted that the expert advisor uses magic numbers for every trade, and you can set here any maxed allowed number of lots per trade. I set it by default 5, but you can put 100 if you want. The smaller time frame you use, the number of the lots risked per trade will be greater. I don't trade on M5. In the vast majority of time I trade only on daily, but for demonstration purposes I use here M5. So you saw the expert advisor settings. Now let's add the indicator to the chart. As I said, Keltner Channels buy sell alerts. The indicator can be found on my MQL5 seller profile account. Now attach it to the chart and let's use the same settings. Moving average period 20, type exponential, here ATR period 20, and we have only to change here to exit midline. Arrow offset points, because I use M5 as trading time frame, the distance between the candles and the blue diamonds and X crosses must be adjusted accordingly, so I will use 3. I don't want now desktop and push alerts, so I set to false. Okay, and now things become clear why the trades were taken as they appear on the chart. Here it was a breakout signal. The candle closed above the upper line of the channel, so under you can see this blue diamond, and the trade was placed at the opening of the next candle. The trade evolved until this candle here closed under the midline. You can see the X cross, which is a signal for close the trade, and the trade was closed at the opening of the next candle. This candle, which followed immediately after the closing of the previous trade, also closed, but this time under the lower band of the channel, and in consequence it was opened a short position here at the opening of the next candle after the signal was generated, and the trade ran fine. It was a nice short position here, a very successful one, and when this candle closed above the midline, it was generated the signal to close the trade, this blue X cross, and the trade was closed at the opening of the next candle. And again here a breakout, trade opened at the opening of this candle. It didn't last long. This candle closed under the middle line. It gave this yellow X cross, so in consequence the trade was closed at the opening of this candle. So very logic and simple. And as you can see, you can apply this expert advisor on multiple charts, and I recommend you to risk no more than 1% per trade. As you saw, I risk 0.5% per trade. Here is a trade opened, and you can see it's risking around half, from which would be 2168 for 1%, and here it's risking 1000 and a little bit more. And here also I attached to BTC USD. It took here some trades, and you can see it faithfully respects the logic to buy the breakouts, and in my case to close the trades when the price closes beyond the midline. It's very clear here. It was the sell signal at the opening of this candle. It was placed the trade. This candle closed above the midline, and at the opening of this candle was closed the trade, and so on. You can see it works like a Swiss clock. The expert, it does his job, what is meant to do. I invite you to test the trade, leave a review, and if you are a systematic trader, I'm sure it will help you in your trading journey.